The team have spent the last month at an intensive training camp in the southern United States. We sent Martin Geisler out there to see if he could cope with the rough and tumble of gridiron. The exercise ended with predictable results.
Hello? What do you mean 5 minutes? Well, it's only 7 o'clock. All right.
Carlton, 50 miles west of Atlanta in Georgia, and the Scottish Claymores have met up for the 97 season. Training camp is tough. It's a chance for the coaches to sort out the men from, well, the other men. So far, it's looking good.
Well, I'm very pleased with the way things have gone. We've got a very competitive football team. We've improved at most of the positions on the team, but it is a new group of guys that are having to get a feel for each other. And at this stage of the game, I think that we're a little further ahead of where we were in training camp last year.
A lot of last season's favourites are back, among them Scotland's own Scott Cooper. They're joined by a group of players who spent the last year mixing it with the big boys in the NFL. Then, for today at least, there's a spindly young man, slightly sunburnt, very nervous and generally looking out of place in the corner. This is the daily diet for the boys. Bump and crunch right the way through the daylight hours. It's a chance to practice the 200 or so plays or set pieces which will have to become second nature for the season ahead. And a chance for the coaching staff to see who's hot and who's not. The 20 stoners in the defensive line weren't given the chance to hammer me. Not that I was complaining, you understand, but the pressure was on when I was recruited to take part in a full play. Dave Barr, a former quarterback with the San Francisco 49ers, was to pass the ball. Everyone else would split off on dummy runs, and I was to catch it. Worst of all, everyone was watching. Number one. So I'd made a bit of a prat of myself over the day, but overall it could have been worse. After 5 or 6 hours of training, it's back to base, travelling in style on a spacious luxury coach. Unless you're sitting next to Purvis Hunt, of course. Then a quick chance to grab dinner. No kiddie portions here. After that, meetings all evening. Every night is spent poring over the drawing board, watching your mistakes from that day's play.
Geisler, you're going to get killed. Look at this. You're turning your head. What kind of stance is that? You got no get up. Little baby steps.
Right, it's 10 o'clock and it's curfew time. The rest of the boys are in bed, probably dreaming about football, I'd imagine, but that's not really for me. I'm going to nip off round to the hotel bar for a nice cold beer. No guts and no glory. Kind of sums me up, really.